It has turned into an unbelievably beautiful day. You wouldn't believe that this morning it was cloudy and looked like it was going to rain. Well, good afternoon to you. Yes, it is afternoon. I've got quite a fun plan for today. I'm actually going to be, Mum is going to be joining us today, and then we are going to be heading to a pumpkin festival, sort of like an autumn festival. I have never been to this event before, so I'm really excited, but I'm also not sure what to expect. So today is Saturday for me, but this particular festival goes over 3 days. So last night they had the festival kind of kicked off and they had like a rodeo. So the pumpkin festival is kind of out west from me. So they actually had a rodeo last night, which we did not go to, but I'm sure it would have been incredible. And then this morning they sort of had some events on, and then this afternoon, which is what I'm wanting to go to today, they have a bit of like a fete or a fair, I'm not sure what you would call it. But there are like twilight markets, there's entertainers, there's games, just a really fun kind of vibe. So that is what I am doing this afternoon, and I thought that you would love to come along with me. I'm actually going to bring Mum as well. So all of us are going to head off to this pumpkin festival. Gosh, the bees today are very active. We had a bit of an incident earlier this morning. A lizard was on the outside of the hive, and they became quite agitated to protect the hive. So they sort of seem to still be a little bit worked up today, so I won't go too close. But yes, so that is the plan for today. We're going to head out to this festival. You're going to come along with Mum and I. And the town itself is meant to be really cute. There's little shops there. There'll be markets, food trucks, that kind of thing. And yeah, it's a gorgeous day. The weather is incredible. Temperature-wise, it's incredible. And I'm really, really excited to go. I think it's going to be so much fun. It is actually a few hours from where I live, so it's going to be a little bit of a road trip to get out there and back, but I think that the countryside's going to be gorgeous. And we're actually going to be heading sort of north first and then west. So there is a garden centre on the way. And you know how much I love a garden centre. So at this stage, we are thinking that we might stop in really quickly and have a little look around and just see what kind of new in items there are. Mum wants to pick up a coffee. And then we will sort of head north to the garden centre, go and have a little look there, and then we will head out west and, yeah, go and visit this town, see what this pumpkin festival is all about. Oh, I'm actually really excited about it. As I said, I've not been before, so I'm not really sure what to expect. It is a really small sort of country town, I wouldn't even say it's a town, it's a village. It's going to be like a one street kind of situation. And yeah, just a very sweet countryside village with a little kind of, I mean, I say local, but it's quite heavily advertised and I'm hours away. So I can't even imagine how many people will be there, or yeah, I'm just not sure what to expect. So anywho, I'm going to go grab my bag, probably pack some snacks for the road, and then we are going to head off. And I hope you really enjoy coming along with us, and let's get going. So, we have arrived at the garden centre. Mum has just gone to get her coffee, and I'm just having a little look in the sort of herbs and vegetables to see what they have. They do still have the lemon balm. You'll know I mentioned in a recent video that I regretted not buying the lemon balm, given my lemon balm seeds are just taking so long to get big. So I actually think I might buy one today. Obviously I'll leave my seeds to grow, but I think if I can sort of, the leaves smell incredible. So good. I'm just so excited to add it into my tea in the morning. So I do think I am going to grab one of these. Which ones look good? I mean, that's quite nice. Is there a better one? Oh, that one at the back looks nice. I've just come into the unusual sort of plant section. Got yams, hyssop, kohlrabi, but they have, so this is the lemon balm that I've been carrying around with me. They also have this lemon balm here, and I noticed this one says 80 centimeters, whereas this one says 40. So are there different varieties of lemon balm? Are they the same? I don't know. They also have the beetroot with the cream rings, which is really cool. Got different types of chard, all your different colours. Interesting. So we are leaving at the garden centre, and I ended up going with the dwarf lemon balm, the one that only gets the 40 centimetres as opposed to the one that gets 80 centimetres. And that's basically all we got at the garden centre today. So a very quick trip. So we're just getting back in the car now. I'm going to secure this little fella, and then we're going to head out to the little fair. Chatting, and we're having that conversation, you know, when it's like that tell me you're over 30 without telling me you're over 30. We were just, you know, talking about going here because we're going in the afternoon. It's 3 o'clock now. We should get there around 3:30, and we're both a bit weirded out about it. So like normally we would do activities in the morning. So if I've got appointments or if we're going to go do something, you know, we do it early morning, because afternoons, you know, you tend to wind down and, you know, you're resting or having a little nap or something like that in the afternoon. We're like, oh, it's just like wild and crazy of us to be like going out in the late afternoon. And it's like, yes, that's how you know you're starting to get old. So yes, let me know in the comments, are you the same? Do you do all of your stuff in the early morning and then just kind of have the afternoons as your rest time? Because we're feeling, yeah, it's quite wild. It's almost like we're going clubbing or something. Like it's like so out of sorts for us to be going out this late in the afternoon. But it's a really pretty drive out here, like the open kind of country, and that's gorgeous. So far the drive has been absolutely gorgeous, and we're just on the outskirts of a little village called Kilkeven. You'd see on the sign there. And we've got to go through Kilkeven to get to Goomery, which is where the pumpkin festival is. So, not this one, Mum.
Please.
Yep. So, not this right, not the next one.
Where that black car's going?
Yeah, yep. You can see on the sign there, Goomery.
I don't know if you have to put your logo on.
Oh, looks like the road just turns.
Rodeo?
Yeah, gosh.
Not a very big town.
No, it's a very little country town.
Oh, it's a
Wow.
really big one.
Yeah.
So Mary must be really small.
I think it's bigger than this.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Dear.
But yes, Kilkeven, a very small, I don't know if you, oh gosh, the sun, I don't know if you can see, I mean, everything's closed now. It's a Saturday afternoon. In small country towns, nothing is open. But goodness me, yes, a very, very tiny
Look at
little
the
town.
horses.
Oh my
Right
gosh.
up at the pub.
That's so cool.
Oh, oops.
Yes, watch where you're going. And that was basically Kilkeven. We went through it. So Goomery is not too far past. I think it's saying we're 17 minutes out. So yeah, the drive has been gorgeous. It's a lot drier. So as I said to you earlier, we're actually heading west from the coast. So I live on like the coastal countryside, and we're actually heading pretty much straight out west now. So you can see it's really dry, whereas we've had we've not had rain for the last couple of days, but prior to that we've had just weeks of rain. But out here, everything is actually quite dry. Yeah. Gosh.
Dry golf course.
Oh, very dry golf course. Still gorgeous the day. So we have just arrived into the little town or the village of Goomery, and the festival is definitely on. There are cars everywhere. So we're just going to have a little hunt around to see where we can park and roughly where the kind of the festival is so that we can walk to it. So I will come back on once we have secured a park. So we have found a park. Oh, that's cute. We found a park and we're just having a little look in the shops on the main street. So we've just come into like the country clothing store, and you can see they've got all the cowboy boots here. Yeah, it's a really cute little store. It is packed here at the moment.
I haven't done that yet.
I know. We've just popped into this bookstore. How gorgeous is this edition of Emma? They've got that. They've got Wuthering Heights, even like the Dracula. Not that one. This one. How gorgeous is that?
I think you've got the front door.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Winnie the Pooh. They're $30. I wonder if it's like got pictures, like a few pictures inside. It's like the old school. Oh. Mum's just spotted. Look at the little bunny. How cute is it? I just gasped when I saw this, but then I saw display only. Oh wow. Isn't that gorgeous? How beautiful are these classics? Oh, I love leather bound books. How cute are these little ladies? They're like little gourds. That's so cute. They've embraced. So that is what we're at today, the Pumpkin Festival. It's a really cute little sort of country village vibe. Gosh. Yeah, if it's open we can go in there. So this is all soaps and candles. Oscar and Willow. It smells incredible in here. Gosh. All the soaps, they've got candles in here.
What are they made from?
Rice paper, but they last 6 months. Actually froze. They froze.
I just had a little spray over there,
Oh, nice.
but they're not organic.
I said
No, they are.
And well, maybe in the middle of the day to turn them
It's an old
Yeah, crazy. Must have been a bank, this building, yeah. And that's the old, it was just saying, this building that we're in used to be the old bank, and this is the old safe here. Very cool. So we're just heading into sort of the festival kind of area now. So there's a lot of live music, so I might not be able to speak to you. You might have to take it all in with a bit of music over the top. It's a real parrot. Can you see? She has. Yep, just here, yeah. So, we have just finished at the little festival there. It was really cute. And I will say, it's definitely brought a lot of people to the town, which is brilliant for like these small little towns. It's really cute. They've got like a little food works, they've got the post office, they've got an antique store there. Oh, very nice, but the antique store is closed. But yeah, it's really nice. It brought a lot of people into the town, which I think is brilliant for these sort of small village-like towns. Most of the stores had sort of stayed open.
hotel is booked.
Oh, but yeah, Mum was just saying there's a motel on the corner here. Motel is completely booked out, and I know they had like caravan parks and things like that you could like stay, because the festival actually went over 3 days. So yesterday evening it started, and they've had the rodeo yesterday evening, and then today they had, I think I forgot what they had in the morning. I think they had a bunch of like food kind of things in the morning, and then this afternoon and this evening they've got the markets on and like live music and things. And then tomorrow they've got the pumpkin roll, and I think you could like enter your own pumpkin into like this race, and they roll them down the hill or something like that. And then they had a big street parade for tomorrow. So it was like quite like a nice sort of family event. and you could obviously travel and you could stay in caravans or at the motel. So it definitely had like brought people to the town, which I think is really great, and the town definitely like leaned into it. So there was lots of like decorations. You would have seen I took some I filmed some of the shops and that where they had like the decorations and stuff. I think that's really nice that the town leaned into like celebrating the festival. They had like a few rides and things. They had a little bit of like a sideshow alley carnival sort of theme to it. There was live music and food trucks, and they also had markets and that. Mum and I were just saying, my feedback would be they probably could have done a little bit more with the markets, but maybe they weren't able to attract like stall holders or that. I'm not sure. But they probably could have done a little bit more variety with the markets in terms of maybe a bit more like gifting and that kind of thing. It is a country town, so they very much lent into like cowboy boots, cowboy hats, like all your leathers and like leather goods and stuff, which is lovely. But I think, and they obviously had candles and soaps and that kind of, you know, from like goat soap from farms and things close by, soy candles, beeswax candles, that kind of thing, which was all really lovely. But I think they probably could have extended the markets a little bit, so maybe that's something for next year. But yeah, so we're just gonna have the little drive home. It should be an absolutely stunning drive home. They had the best weather for it this weekend. They had one of the other sort of large country towns, Gympie, which we came through on the way here, had their big sort of autumn festival last weekend, and we had absolutely torrential rain. So Goomeri was very blessed with the weather for this weekend because it is stunning, as you can see. Not a cloud in the sky today. But yeah, it's been a really lovely day. We went to the garden centre and I got my lemon balm plant, so I'm excited to get that planted and just having a little look at the town. I've never been through Kilkhaven or Goomeri before, so it was really nice to just go and visit those towns, particularly on a day where there's like a little festival, or I'm not sure, carnival on. It's always really nice to sort of see a town when it's, you know, thriving with tourism and people, and it's got that really great sort of fun vibe to it. And it's just, yeah, it's been quite a nice girls' afternoon. So yeah, Mum and I are just going to start making our way back, but there should be an absolutely glorious sunset on the way home. So I might actually bid you farewell now. I hope you've enjoyed. This one's probably a little bit of a shorter video, but I hope you have enjoyed kind of coming along with us and seeing some of this gorgeous countryside, visiting the garden centre, and just having a little poke around one of the country towns. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.